Gone again tomorrow.
Yeah. Liz is gone this week, you guys, so it's up to Tony to run this show.
I know. And then Chad left, and Chad's the backup camera, so now we've got the backup to the backup. And she's shooting to be the number one. So we got Abigail over there on the controls this morning. She's got a thumbs up. She got a thumbs up going on there. Well, I think we had posted on there, Abigail put on there that we were going to be doing something that was a surprise. So here we are with the surprise.
We're all surprised.
Yeah, we got a Class 26 in here today. We've got some smooth cell Herman Oak.
Yep, Herman Oak collar leather. Black collar leather.
We got us a guitar strap cut out. We were trying to decide between a rifle sling and a guitar strap.
Because we were going to do it padded. We were going to do a padded strap. But
we still are doing it padded.
Yeah, we've added to it, though. We're going to do an inlay also.
Yeah. So it's been a little bit since I've been on a video on the video side of it. Usually you just hear my voice. But today I dreamt up something that I normally dream up when I do videos. And how can we make this even harder than just making a padded sling? So we're going to do an inlay.
Yeah. An inlay. What did you call this leather?
That is Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It is Ferrari red. Ferrari red Barcelona. And we're going to do it on the black smooth cell. We got us a little pattern that Denny cut out for us. Let me just put it on my shirt here so you can see it. Got us a nice little design. Just drew that out by hand. Looks like you folded it in half, drew out your shape, opened it back up, and now you've got symmetry.
Yes. Fold it in half and then in quarters.
Oh, you folded it this way and then like that, so you just have to draw it once.
Yep.
So now you're fully symmetrical.
Some say that.
Yeah, it makes sense though. If you fold it and then fold it again, fold it in half both ways and draw your pattern out, then you can get you a nice little pattern. A lot of people they say, well, can we get that? Can we get that pattern? Well, just draw something out that you really like. We'll show you how to draw your own pattern. Maybe if we flip this over. Oh, we're not going to be able to see that there. Hold on. Let me get us a piece of granite over here. We go to that top 4.
Right.
So here's what we ended up with. But when you did it, you had it folded and folded. And so you just drew this part.
Yeah.
And then cut it out. And then you open it up. And there you go. All right. Well, that is what we got going on today. We want a number on this Ferrari Barcelona. 57-1204. You can hit number 1 on there.
I don't know what the number is on this black collar.
Just underneath the Herman Oak, Shop Now, leather, and then Herman Oak, and then you can click on dyed, and you'll pull up some of the drum dyed stuff on there, and you'll find the smooth cell and the hair cell.
Yeah.
But here I am today, so hopefully you're not annoyed by me.
Hey, Tony, sorry to interrupt. The folks on Facebook are saying they can't hear.
Let me go have a look. Hang on just a second. Oh, the microphone flipped itself off.
So, can people hear what I say?
I think everyone else can hear.
All right. We're still here. I don't understand all this.
Let's get Facebook caught up right quick. So you saw me fold this pattern and unfold it. I was just showing you how Denny did it and made it symmetrical both ways. Fold it and fold it again. Black smooth cell, drum dyed Herman Oak.
Correct.
Ferrari red, Barcelona 57-1204. And on the Thursday live shopping tomorrow, we're going to be doing some embossed leathers is what we're going to be doing. So I figured we could show them what we would do with an emboss and do an embossed inlay. Trying to decide if we're going to do full sides and just sell full sides, or if we're going to say, hey, this is going to be your square foot price and you need to buy at least 5 square feet and let 3 or 4, 5 people win that. We'll figure that out after this is over. Let's go.
Okay. First off, This has already been die cut. Is how we cut this out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna place this on there. I already got some marks where this is centered, so I'm gonna just transcribe this little pattern to.
Will you hit that 4, Abigail? So we're just using a stencil there.
Right.
I saw you brought some dead weights, but you're not even using it.
Well, I could. I forgot to. Sorry.
Just say, put your hands on there, Tony. You're like a dead weight.
Okay. Now we've got that on there. Now I'm just going to cut that out. But I'm also going to save the piece that I cut, which is to be explained later.
Yeah. Can you hit 3 for me? Watch Denny work his magic with his round knife here.
Chevy guy said, can you mute your webpage in OBS? The stream is coming through.
Yep. You don't want the,
Like, was it a background noise?
It was just the audio output was coming through.
Thanks, Chevy guys.
That make it hard to hear when we're like doubled up on sound?
Latigo said, no fingers in front of the blade, please. Don't want to see you lose your fingers, Billy.
I think we say that every time.
Yeah.
Billy's a professional.
I think about my fingers every time I do this.
And they're still attached. I'm not going to put my fingers in front of them, that's for sure.
That might be one reason that they are still attached. All right. Now, when I use a round knife on these, I can't get right up to the edge because the round knife, actually, the bottom of the knife is cutting behind the top of the knife. So I'm just going to use a straight knife to finish these cuts.
I saw you sharpening that thing this morning.
Yes. I sharpen my tools a lot.
Sharpen and polish?
Yeah. Thing is, if you don't have sharp tools, you can't do a good job.
And you're just putting it all the way down to the cutting board and letting that sit on there whenever you need to cut a little bit further?
Yeah, actually, I've got it above the cutting board.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing this kind of freehand.
I see.
But I don't want to overcut, so I'm trying to be careful. All right.
There we are.
That's cut out. Now, I'm going to take and just cut a little bit off of this part that I cut. About a 1/16 of an inch, thereabouts. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm going to use it for a backer for my inlay. And you all are sitting there saying, what in the heck are you talking about? And I'll show you here in a minute.
I'm standing here asking the same thing.
Yeah. This might not work either. We'll find out.
Yeah. One way to find out. I brought you a trash can and you just, well, no, you brought you a trash can and you just flipped all that right in the floor.
Well, you have to have something to do after I'm done here today, don't you?
I got plenty to do. Got pictures to edit, pictures to take.
By the way, I've got another one of those.
Old Drum Leatherworks says that is impressive. He can use a half moon like that. I think your knife you're using.
Yeah, the head knife, round knife. There we go. We cut a little bit off of there.
Okay, now we set that there. And we were also going to give everybody a choice.
Oh, yeah. We switched to the overhead there? 4.
Sorry. Yep.
Do we like the, what's that, the sides?
The small pebble pattern on this embossing, or the big pebble pattern?
The side
Is that the same knife that was used to do the bleeder knots?
No.
No, that we have an actual bleed knife.
Yeah. So choice number 1 or choice number 2. Just type in a 1 or a 2. I still think I like that one better.
The big one. I do too.
It's not going to be our choice today. Are we going to bevel these?
Yeah.
Did you bring a beveler?
Nope. I thought I would use yours.
What size you want to use? I can do something.
Let's see here.
That's probably a 4.
Let's try 3.
1, 1.
Yeah.
1. Everyone's saying 1.
They want this one?
Yeah,
They want
the small.
the small.
Bevel. All right.
That's what you said the first time.
Like 1 vote for 2 so far.
Man.
Okay.
All right.
By the time you get that beveled, we have to know. So however many.
We have folks asking, or at least 1% ask, maybe for those that are just joining, what are we making?
What are we making? We're making a guitar strap with it that's going to be padded and it's going to have an inlay.
Oh, I don't know. Chevy Guy, does it let you change the stream information on Twitch? You can change it to guitar strap, at least on there. And I think on the other ones, on YouTube and the other ones, what did we put? Oh, we just put it that it was a surprise. Oh, do I need to come over here and bevel?
45 voted 3 times.
Mike's voting 3 times.
That's okay as long as you vote different all 3 times.
Yeah.
That way you cancel yourself out every time.
1, vote 2, and vote for both. Need that little other one you got there. That wasn't so bad.
Sharp corner. All right.
Take that out of there. Okay.
Now taking just burning it.
Yeah. We're just going to put some saddle soap where we did this cut. I have some tokenol back here.
Yeah, this will be good enough though.
You may use this piece of canvas I got back here.
You can, if you want to.
I do. I want to do that.
All right. Then do it.
That way I feel helpful. We hit 1 on there, Abigail. So we ended up with a small pattern, huh?
I think so. We got some 2s, but it looks like the 1s have outweighed the 2s.
1s have outlaid the 2s. All right.
That's what we're going to do.
Do we have one back
Luckily,
there?
you have one.
All right. Now you're just oversizing this a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm just making it plenty big.
Okay. But we don't want to bevel the back side of our deal. Right?
Right. That's all we need right there.
Done.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you why we kept this other little piece.
I'm going to go back to 4.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I'm going to show you. Well, anyway, when all is said and done,
I think it'll lay in there.
hopefully this will be flush with the top of our piece rather than just.
Yeah, try switching to 3 there and see if we can see what we're trying to do. Slide this way a little bit. Hard to find that edge of it.
Yeah, I think I found it here.
This will just give you a place where it'll stand back up.
What we're going to do is cement it on here.
We need to cut our deal down a little bit more.
I don't think so. I think it'll be all right like it is. Like that. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to cement this on here. Now I'll use a dead weight.
Okay. Just kind of draw around the.
Well, yeah, I just want to know about where this is.
Mhm.
I don't want to glue any more than I have to.
So Chad on YouTube said referenced the video that Liz did on the exotic inlays several months ago. I guess in case folks want some extra insight in doing inlays.
Yep. This is very similar to how she did it. In fact, I think it's the exact same way she did it.
And then I think
I need a
Familiar
silver
said
pen.
if you submit the red first, will it stretch enough?
If we glue down the red, will it stretch enough when we slide our other piece in there?
I think that's
Yeah.
what she means.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get a silver marking pen. Yeah, forgot to bring.
All right. You may glue any on this backside yet?
Yeah, you can glue the backside.
Okay. You can switch to the overhead, Abigail, if you'd like.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Did you answer about the
Denny said that it will. Denny said it would stretch.
stretch? Okay.
Mhm. See if I can keep it out of that edge. Get it all over the edge with just bevel. And not spill it everywhere. We had to get glue remover in here. Abigail, I don't think you were here when we did that.
I mean, you did what?
Got glue remover in here to get it off the table where Clayton glued the table down.
You got it off?
Tommy came in here and had to put glue, rubber seam remover on it.
I wish there was a way we could. Do we still have the dye stain?
No, it's kind of wearing away.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Over time, your mistakes just disappear. All right. A little bit on the edge right there. What does everybody else have going on? There's Denny back with the silver pen.
I had to glue that. I should have had you wait.
Because now you're going to turn it over and stick
Well,
it back down.
but it'll be close enough if we go from this side. Because we did a symmetrical pattern, right?
Mm-hmm. We said we did.
Yes, we
Here, you
tried.
sit down right there.
Yeah, you can almost see that.
So we're just getting our pattern that we have cut out onto here.
Yeah, because we've got to spread some glue on this piece also. And if we get glue on this red leather, it'll always rub off, but we don't want to get any more than we have to.
Don't want to make any more work than we have to.
All right, you can glue that.
Mm-hmm.
And be perfect.
I have a hard time not.
Wow.
Well, Abigail, you work with him, so you're allowed.
She knows. She knows already. We didn't even bring a hairdryer or nothing in here, did we?
James Ayers said, I have to stop watching these. Every time I do, I have to try something new to be cool like Denny.
That's why we bring him in here.
I'm bringing a hairdryer.
It's the cool factor. By the time you get back, it'll probably be dry. I'll just blow my hot air on it.
Darcy said she thinks you missed the spot, Tony.
Well, come point it out. Come on in here. We're just down the hall. We're just down the hall, Darce. Come show me where it's at. Another one that...
Michael Proston said he's doing a skull belt.
That's cool.
Seems familiar is keeping it chill and bringing bracelets. And Devin said he's going to try and finish a guitar strap.
You can switch.
That he will be trading for a saddle.
You can switch to one. A guitar strap for a saddle?
Yeah.
Seems like a heck of a trade. Or the saddle's in rough shape. Are you going to redo the saddle after that? I got a saddle sitting over on the floor, Denny, that we need to do.
Darcy said no. Stop. Just use it. She ain't coming in.
She ain't coming in. That's why I told you by the time you got in here, I'd have her knocked out.
Yeah, but I didn't believe you.
I don't know. Nobody ever does.
Now I do.
Now, could you do it flat like that instead of pushing it all the way through?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, there would be nothing wrong with that either. But
That's not how we're doing it.
we're just showing people something new. Now what I do the round?
You can use that one if you want. So just cut off our excess off the sides.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to throw it on the ground because that...
Get you in trouble.
Yeah.
You can switch to 3.
All right. Now, let's see what we've got. Let's turn it over that way.
Gonna work. Yeah, stretching that back out around there.
All right.
Negative.
And just glue that. Glue that.
All right. You care which way I glue this one? You want to?
No. I'll tell you what. Let me make kind of a little mark here. So.
Got an idea? So just marking out where your pattern is on this.
Yeah, just giving
Barcelona.
myself an idea of where.
Rough opening.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do on windows and doors.
Yeah. Just the rough.
You may glue this side?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the rough side.
Rough. Let me come glue over here. Or Abigail can hit 4, whichever one happens.
Can we switch it?
Sure. You can just glue in this part.
Yeah,
Right?
just gluing in that metal part, and it doesn't have to be glued real good.
Don't glue it good.
Glue it good, but
Okay.
it doesn't have to be real good.
Don't glue it good, but glue it good.
Yeah.
Check.
Check.
Your directions are outstanding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be specific, you know. That confuses me.
Yeah. And I'm easily confused. And if you say both, then you're never wrong.
Yeah.
If you give both
Yeah.
directions, then you'll be like, well, I said it that way.
That's why I always say maybe this will work,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be wrong.
Abigail had a post a while back and asking on Facebook everybody's favorite Dennyisms.
Oh, you may pull them up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have isms?
They do. When one of them has to do, you can do it that way, or you can do it this way. I don't. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Let's see.
All right, you can switch back. Oh, we're gonna. Never mind. You can stay there. We'll hair dry while you look. All right. There he is.
There we is, huh? Okay. All right, there's the point of this end. All right, there's the point of that end.
I've got it pulled up, but let's see what's going on with the chat room. Sean on YouTube is joining from Guam.
Joining from Guam.
Yeah, Ben is joining from Vancouver.
Canada.
Don't you know?
Eh?
Terry Beeson, let's see what he's working on.
I think I need to trim this.
Amenities,
I wouldn't hate it if you did that. It's like a little spot right there that's getting a little high.
a hippo wallet.
Where'd he get that hippo at?
A couple of hair on stock show signs, laser engraved and framed with cool veg tan for granddaughter.
Nice.
You meant to say another, not amenities. I read it the way you wrote it, Terry. Yep. Okay, let's see. You want to hear some of these Denny?
Yeah, come over here where we can hear you on the microphone better. Or you can just hand it to me and I'll read them. I don't care. Come over here, Abigail. That spot just right there.
These are things that Denny says.
Need a little more of that one.
Okay. It just won't, or you could try it, but
Okay.
another one. It's how I do it. It works.
That's right.
Let's see. Here's another one. You know what? Never mind. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to me. You can strap anything if it has an edge. Strap it every time you pick it up.
Here you go.
Let's see. Put some saddle soap on it, said Clayton. He said Denny has told me that more than anything. And then another person said, well, sigh. Long pause.
That's one I don't know what to say.
Oh, and then the last one was, I had a super glue explosion. For that one time.
Yeah, what did you glue together?
I don't. Everything, obviously.
I think we're
Let's see what it looks like.
sitting pretty right there.
Yeah.
You switched to 3 there, Abigail?
When we get that stitch down, it's really going to pronounce it. Look how nice that looks right there.
Yeah, can you hit the 3, Abigail?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Darken this camera up a little bit. What are you doing there?
Now I'm just skiving this outside edge down, so we don't have a big double thick lump right there.
That's just a...
This is a French edge.
There you go with all that on the floor.
So Terry Beeson said that he was laser engraving some hair on signs.
Uh-huh.
And some familiar said that sounds like it would smell bad.
It does.
It does. Joshua asked if I do any leather projects on my own.
You've made a couple tote bags.
I have with some assistance, but I'm gonna use that leather under the table to make a laptop case.
So if anybody's ever been in here before, we have Jeff, who used to work on retail, is now out doing leather classes and helping some of our ladies and gentlemen that are on the phone and gathering and on retail, what they can suggest for people and have better suggestions for people and have firsthand knowledge of how something is done so they can help educate if need be. Looks like I've got some black plonge there, maybe.
Yeah, this is just a thin leather. Actually, I was going to split this same leather down, but our
Camoga's having issues.
Camoga is having issues today, so I'm just going to use this. It's about a 2 to 3 ounce leather, and it's pretty pliable. I think it'll be pretty nice.
Yep. Skip Stevens is wondering, is Rusty going to do the pricing on the next live sale?
I think everybody wants Rusty to do the pricing on the next live sale.
Is that going to happen this week? Are we skipping a week?
No, it'll happen. We'll see if Rusty's here.
When are you doing it?
If not, tomorrow at 2.
Okay.
All right. Now glue this. Let me make you a mark so you know where to glue to.
Now, what is this piece that we're doing?
This is just to hold our filler piece in.
Okay.
And add a little body to that.
What are you using for the lining?
What did you call it? A plunge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a 2 to 3 ounce leather for the lining.
Okay.
And this is probably an 8 to 9 ounce that we're using for the actual strap.
And this is just a backer for our fill piece.
Yeah.
And you said 8 to 9 ounce for the...
Yeah, 8 to 9. 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. I'm not sure. It's not real heavy. On a guitar strap, people have a tendency to go overboard, but you don't want them too stiff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Filling this room up with glue smell again.
It'll make you guys happy. You won't be in the bad mood you're usually in.
Not in a bad mood back here. We're always very pleasant.
That's because you use a lot of glue.
If you're in a bad mood, what do?
Yeah, glue.
Just go do some gluing. Fix your mood right up. All right.
That's why I'm apathetic about everything, you know. Glue.
Apathetic.
Yeah. It makes you not care.
If you want to switch cameras without me saying something, you can do that too, Abigail, if you want. She comes in with the camera change.
True.
That's so funny.
Well, I know how I get when people will say, switch to this camera, switch to that camera. You're in the driver's seat over there. You want to push a button, push a button.
All right, we're about ready to stitch this little piece.
But you
So
don't have to switch over and over and over.
Yeah. So
Get a stitch line.
what I'm going to do is make about an 1/8 inch stitch line around here.
Blake asked if we carry any Wicked and Craig bridal leather.
We've had some come in from time to time, but it's not a regular stock for us.
What's that?
Wicked and Craig.
Oh,
I think we had samples sent to us one time, but we are one of Herman Oak's biggest distributors, if not the biggest one.
yeah. Wicked and Craig makes good leather.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no doubt about it.
All right, 2.
Okay, here we go.
Had a question real quick. Someone, Brandon asked, why the backer if you're also going to line it?
Yes. Don't
Why?
get in a hurry.
Why back it if you're going to line it too?
This is just a backer for this filler piece.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just help stiffen it.
Here you
It'll
go.
help it take the shape that it needs to take. And by rights, I guess I wouldn't have to use it, but I think it will make a nicer job.
Because Denny said so, that's why. That's the way he does it. It's always worked for him.
It's exactly right. Don't ever question it.
Oh, goodness. Here we go. So we don't need a back stitch on this because we're going to go all the way around and cover up stitches when we go back through.
Exactly.
Got a class 26 here. We're using 138 red on the top and then the
Black on the bottom.
black on the bottom. It shouldn't even matter when we get it lined. If we have our tension pulled correctly, it should pull that knot up to the middle. So the back will just look black and the front will have that nice red pop on there. Do we have any guitar players out there?
I asked.
Oh, you asked in the chats?
I think I asked on Facebook.
All right, now I've asked on all 3 platforms. Just one up you right there. Yeah.
I am said, what? Christmas leather?
Christina.
Oh, Christina's leather? Yeah, she's from, what did we say, Portugal?
Yeah.
Nice. I know our shipping to Portugal is...
Blake Jones plays the guitar, James Jones Hudson plays the guitar. Whoa.
I mean, I can hold the guitar up and strum on it a few times, but that doesn't mean I play it. Denny, you play the guitar?
He's going to be getting in a ukulele.
I can play the ukulele. I don't know. It did it the last time we had it in there. Or in here. Doesn't seem to bother, it's just noisy. Just when we're pulling that needle all the way to the top side there. Are you just, oh, and you marked your stitch line, so you're just trying to stay right on your stitch line there.
Right.
See if the other guy's trying to get me to bring my guitar in.
Chad, do you play guitar? Oh. We have a guitar in the other room. I mean, I could go get Kevin's.
It's on my bucket list.
Kevin has his guitar that sits in there in the by the call center.
Michael has been playing guitar and bass for 12 years.
Whoa.
We've got a question whenever you're ready for one.
What happened to you?
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull out these stitches, aren't you? What's the question?
Is the inlay the same process for say I wanted to work with rattlesnake inlay for the full length on a guitar strap?
Basically, yeah. You can pull those stitches while I'm rethreading the machine. It's the
Oh, it's wrapped around the head twice. Yes, the situation is going to be the same for that. For rattlesnake, whether you're using embossed or you're...
Shifty guy said R.I.P. Rip stitches unintended.
Yeah,
And it's
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grab a hold of it and yank it, but it keeps on getting caught up on that top. The knots we're tying. So the top tension got wrapped around
Jamie Stone said that cool
the top piece.
guitar case that we have in store is really cool. Didn't he do that?
He did.
Did it take him like days? Like hours?
Yeah, days is like as in years.
300 hours.
300 hours.
Is it still in your area, Denny? You want me to go get it?
No, it's on the retail floor.
Yeah, let's get it.
2,700 hand stitches.
You did 2,700?
Yes. Stitched at 7 stitches per inch, and I figured out how many inches I had.
And then mathed it. Did a little math. Yeah, we did a number on that.
And I felt every stitch too. Are we getting anywhere?
No, we're gonna have to. We ain't even gonna be able to give this away.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna want this.
Let me see it. Here, I know how to do it.
There you go. Use your French edge, and we'll just cut them all off. I should be able to pull this red.
Yeah.
Bingo, bango.
Okay, now
So let's look what that's a good little trick there. So, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, how about 3? One more guess. Oh, okay, 4. So Denny took his French edger. Oh, let's trying to get that. There we go. Took his French edger and he just cut out the stitching on there, and then we could pull the top side out.
All right. Now I'm going to start over.
Try again. Back to 2. What happens when you get Tony in here? We just start making mistakes. It's probably my fault, I bet.
It is your fault.
I'll take the blame.
I wasn't going to blame anyone else.
I got strong shoulders. I can burden it.
Doesn't click anymore. Notice that?
Yeah. What happened to you?
The thread was wrapped around the bottom of the spool.
Oh, that's a good place for it to be. You know, when you asked me before the video if I wanted to check the stitching, and I said no, I trusted you.
Okay, so it's still my fault.
No, that's my fault because I didn't.
Because you shouldn't have trusted.
Right. Wonder what Razor Blades is with his jokes. He's usually in here with jokes.
I don't know if he's here today. Where are you, Razorblade?
If he's not here, he's probably not going to answer. Be my guess.
Where are you?
Hanging out in the Australian outback. Catching us some more Barcelona alligators. Wow, speed demon.
Oh, that's where I can go.
Follow the yellow brick road.
You guys watching me do this?
Yep.
Oh no, now I'm nervous.
You're almost to the end.
Okay, now I'm going to go 1 stitch past so that the back stitch police doesn't stop me here.
Yeah. You might do 2.
Okay, I'll do 2.
I'm not going to let you do just 1. There you can see we got red on the top and black on the bobbin.
Yeah.
Hey, look what we brought in here. Denny Chad went and found.
Oh man.
If Abigail hits camera 1, everybody can see it.
Boom. Check that out.
Got a meander around there. Got some flowers going on. Hit 4. It ain't very light either.
No, it's heavy. There's 3 sides of leather in that thing.
3 sides of leather. Oh.
I
Did
like
you
the
tool
backside
did you tool the backside? Yeah, we sure
I like
did.
it better than the front side, really.
Yeah, we sure did. And let's see what's on the inside. purple velvet. And we tooled on top of that too.
A little tool gig box there.
Gig box.
That's what they call it. Those of us in the industry we call it a gig box.
Those in the
The
industry.
musical industry.
And there you can see along the whole edge of that, got a meander around it. Yeah. A nice use of a concho on the inside there. All right, back to one. Now we're making a guitar strap for our. It's going to go in our guitar case.
Yeah, it'll go in the guitar case, maybe.
Probably not.
Okay. Let's clip this off.
Those are snips over there. You need them.
Whoever put those in there, they aren't sharp.
If it's got a blade, it needs to be sharpened.
That's right. Okay, we've done that. Now let me take my French edger and French edge this edge again. That way we've still just got one layer of leather right there on the outside, the visible side.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I keep throwing that on the floor.
That's okay.
I keep thinking I'm at home.
Chad will clean it up later.
Zero on YouTube wants to know what does that price tag say?
$6,900, I believe.
65.
65.
It's on sale today.
I really wanted 69, but I'd take 65. Don't have any eraser, do we? Yes, we do.
There is an eraser in there. It should be. So now we're just kind of cleaning up the glue mess and silver pin mess we had going on in there.
All right.
We can clean that up later.
See how nice that looks? It kind of puffs up in there instead of being underneath everything. It's actually flush with the top.
Yep.
Let's see how long it takes her to hit 4. She did it. But that's basically the same way I do an inlaid seat on a saddle.
Yep.
That way everything's flush with the surface.
Okay.
Okay. Now then, we want to make this padded, right?
We do.
So let me get a pencil here
All right.
and put it over your shoulder like you were wearing it playing the guitar. So I would say we'll pad about this much of it.
So we're not going to pad the whole thing.
No sense in padding the whole thing.
Yeah, because you're not going to be padding down here.
Yeah, we just want to pad the part.
We could put a drum piece in down here so I could tap on it.
Okay.
So I can play the guitar and the drum at the same time.
Whatever you want, Tommy.
Is that your line or is that one your line?
I don't care. Let's use that one. Let's go a little further this way.
A guitar case built from Denny so we can build one for the electric ukulele.
Don't we have
version?
Didn't we do a guitar pattern? Did we ever finish it?
Guitar case pattern?
Yeah.
Never got it finished.
Well, we had one of the
Elizabeth-
works. Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth, who used to work with me, is no longer with us, and she was the one doing that case. We never got it finished.
Maybe someday.
Someday.
Why did I cut that so damn long?
I was curious why you put those lines on there and then you cut it another foot longer.
This is just, we call this headliner foam.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
That'll work. It's called headliner foam. It's the same kind of foam they use in the headliner of a vehicle. It's kind of puffy, but it's not real. It's not what they call a closed cell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not real firm.
Has some give to it.
Yeah, it has quite a bit of give.
And I think we sell it in two different, maybe a yard and maybe a half yard.
Yeah, I believe so. Now I'm going to cut this a little smaller than what I've marked because I don't want it all the way to the edge.
That's how we can keep our edge thin.
Exactly.
That sucker's sharp now.
Why do you think? And I'm going to cut this one smaller yet. I want to kind of graduate.
We hit 4 on there. Will you flip that over so we can see how we cut our pieces there?
Let me
Do that number.
yeah, that kind of contrast.
Man, you're quite a thinker.
Yeah, I think a lot. Okay, now you can cement these down.
So I just want to cement this little area right here.
Yeah, and there again, don't put a whole lot of cement.
I'm just going to run me a strip right down the middle.
Just a strip down the middle
Okay.
will be fine. And especially on this, because that stuff really soaks it up and it takes forever to dry. And all we
You guys
wanted.
just quoted Denny, I think a lot.
That's another ism.
I guess so.
You said on this?
Yeah, just another one right down the middle like you just did. And the reason is all we want it to do is stay there till we can get the lining on there and stitched. Because the lining is going to hold it on.
It don't like to glue to that very well.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe I'll do the other. Oh, you glue that one down, and I'll glue. Oh, do we need?
I think it'll stick on fine. Just like this.
Brought my hair dryer from home this morning. Left it at your station this morning.
Oh, there I go again, throwing stuff on your floor.
Dadgummit anyhow.
Hey, this is a work area.
Oh, really? We're going to move your tools over here, and we're going to be live every day if this is a work area. You better be careful, Chucky D.
Chucky D.
Going to get your tools set up over here. It's a work area. I hope everybody heard that. We're going to be live every day watching just Denny 8 hours a day.
You will get bored, I guarantee. That's good enough. Not stick it on. Just kind of split the difference on all sides.
Get everything in the middle. Now, my best measuring guide here would be my eyeballs, right?
That's right. Your eyeball is the best one you got. Okay. Now that that's done, I hope this piece is long enough. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, well. You lucked out.
I luck out a lot in my life.
Now, would you want the flesh side or the finish side? The slicker or the rougher side?
There have been guitar players that I built guitar straps for, and they said, I want the slick side against me because the rough side will make it stick, and I can't move my guitar around.
And they want to be a rock star when they rock up.
Yeah.
They get done, they throw that guitar around, fling it around their shoulder.
That's right. That's right. And walk off just like they know something.
Like they know something. They knew the notes to the song. That's about it.
Yeah. That's how they walk.
I said all the way in the corner. Cut you a little piece to get started to hold on to as you slice down it here.
That's right.
That stuff cuts real nice.
Yeah, and if you'll notice, I've got a hold of the piece that I'm cutting off, not the piece that I'm cutting on. I just pull it and it just kind of separates it. If I was pulling the piece that I was going to save and use, it would stretch it. So
okay. With that stuff being so light.
Yeah. Okay.
More glue.
More glue. So we want to be that way? I think we do, don't we? Okay. There you go. You're the man.
Oh, look at that. I can glue it on this piece. Oh, but I'll still need a piece of paper for the other piece.
For the other one, yeah.
There, we'll just glue it all. Oh, we're done. Then are we going to punch our holes back in?
Yeah, we'll have to use a bag punch and do that.
Okay.
Because our die cutter has the slots already cut in it. So,
But we can't use the die over for the backing piece.
you could, but I find it's easier to cut the backer, the lining big,
Mm-hmm.
and then after it's cemented and stitched together, then I can trim it.
Yeah, if you pull on it too much when you try to stitch, you go through it, you could poke it and make it shrink back up.
Yeah.
If you cut it to size.
Plus, it's almost impossible to glue something perfect.
Just watch.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot who I was.
Come here real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'll glue.
Now it's going to be perfect glued.
I don't want to
When you're gluing something like this, the edges are definitely the most important part. You want to make sure you get a good glue job on your edges.
What are you saying over here?
I was just telling them they want to make sure that the edges are what they pay more attention to than anything.
Oh, sorry. I knew it'd be perfect by the time I got back here.
Well, that part's perfect. Now you can do that.
Now I can come in here and mess this part up
You can do
too?
that part.
What else you got planned for the day, Denny?
I don't know. This was so surprising to me. I've spent all morning getting ready for this, although you can't tell, but I have. So I haven't even planned the rest of my day yet.
We had a guy, so we've been hanging out and did a pre-party on the Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube and Facebook, you may not know really anything about this Twitch thing, but we've been having a good time over there, and people just stream all day long. It's like TV, you can just watch. It's like watching a reality show all day long. And so we hung out on there, had a little music playing. Of course, we can't use copyrighted music because everybody freaks out. Artists want their money, which is understandable. We would like you want your money out of your guitar case.
I don't care. It's not my money anyway.
Oh, okay.
Kevin wants my money out of his guitar case.
Nah. So we play some royalty-free music over there and talked about whatever. Looked at the old SLC website, compared to what the new one is. Looked at some other things on there. Edited some pictures. What else did we do? Oh, then we finished setting up the cameras for the stream. Last week, when we got done with the video, Rusty came in here. We talked about what it was like at SLC during the shutdown and still trying to get everybody's orders out. Everybody was at home, and we got labeled as an essential business because we provide materials for the prison systems. And so we were supplying an essential business. So that in turn made us an essential business as well. And then some of us working at home, we went from having like 90 employees to
50, I think.
when we came back, we ended up with 50 when we got back. But whenever we were in the height of the shutdown, when it first started, we went from having 90 and we went down to like 7. So Rusty and Lindsay, Kevin and Becky came back into work, and then Rusty's daughters, Lindsay's daughters were in here working, and then his sister and family. So they turned it into having a family because family could help run a family business. So we still are a family business, and so he enlightened a little bit about that. It was a good time. Did you still need me over there, Abigail? You got it.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's good.
Got our glue. Will you hit 4?
Look good?
Looks good to me.
All right, let's turn it over now.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry about that.
Our step down got rolled up. Now this side is going to be on the artist all the time, so it's not
Yes.
like you're gonna be seeing this side of it. You're gonna see the little imperfections you have on there, but
There are no imperfections.
I guess the characteristics of the underneath part.
Yeah.
That feels nice. though.
Everything is perfect.
Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's not
All
perfect.
right.
They wanted me to sing earlier, so there they go. There's a little ditty.
A little ditty. There was a fella. Forget his first name. Kilcullen is his last name. He lives in Omaha, Nebraska. He's an old guy about my age, an old saddle maker, and he wrote a poem that had me and Liz and Kevin on it. And he sent it. I think we need to get someone who reads well to read that poem one of these days.
What are you saying about us here in this room?
I'm saying you might be the one.
Oh. All right, you trim that up. Put a round knife in my hand, we might end up with a split guitar strap.
If you notice what I was talking about a while ago with the round knife, I have a hold of the piece that I'm actually cutting off instead of the piece that I'm cutting on. But this nice thin soft leather cuts really easy. All right. Now,
Sorry, I just cleaned some of that glue off so we didn't
stitch it in there.
stitch through it. All right.
All right. Now I'm just going to make about an 1/8 inch stitch line all the way around. Notice how lucky I got there.
Fell right in it. We had Troy that made a comment. I'm not sure what we said at the point about offensive comments about musicians. Yes, and maybe he misinterpreted or we said something that was wrong. Didn't mean anything against them. Everybody that does their craft is an artist, and they take enormous amounts of time to be able to perform, whether it's on a big stage or a small stage or wherever it's at. So anything that was said, Troy, that you were offended by, it was not meant to be that way. I have family members that are musicians as well. So same way with leathercraft. That's why we talked about artists. They all take time to do their craft. We hit 2 on there, Ab.
Yep.
Yep, lots of setup time and the people that are behind stage. The sound crew. That was my job. Could you use your roller guide on that, Denny, if you wanted to?
Good.
Yeah. You know, Denny, I actually went to school. I went to college on a music scholarship.
Did you really?
Yep.
You a singer or?
A musician. I played French horn.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I think you told me about that one.
Yeah, we've actually seen videos of my little brother. He played with the Berlin Philharmonic for a while in the academy. He's still over there, chilling out. He's actually trying out for different orchestras at the moment. Did you bring a bag punch in here?
No.
Okay.
1 inch.
1 inch? I'll be right back. How's it coming in here?
I'm about there.
Gee, those scissors, because those snips aren't worth it.
Right.
All right.
You have a burnisher in here, don't you? With a sander.
I know. Oh, I even have a cord.
All you do.
Okay. You can hit one out again.
Got it?
Yep.
All right, now I'm just going to kind of sand the edges of this just a little bit. Right.
Perfect.
You can either bag punch that now if you want to, or edge that.
Where'd your edger go? Oh, I put it up. Oh, you want to use a 3 on this?
Yeah, I'd use the 3
Perfect.
again.
Can we do both sides of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Might use the 4 on the back side.
Can't see it very well. Here.
You want me to get my head out of the way? Like that better?
I do.
Okay.
It's tremendous.
Bevel, what, you think I can do this right-handed?
I don't know. You
I
should
don't-
be able to.
Should and can are not the same
That's
thing.
true.
That's some nice little stitch work you did there.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, use that bigger one.
Oh, that stuff don't want to.
It's pretty soft, isn't it?
Yeah, it may not bevel.
Let me see it.
You can give it a shot. Look at you. I must have been beveling the wrong way.
Yeah, the real soft leather is it either bevels or it doesn't. You know?
Yeah.
Some parts of it just don't. But there again, the key to a good bevel job is how sharp your beveler is.
Yeah.
All right. You can.
Punch our holes back
Yeah.
out.
You want to put a
Piece of granite on there.
piece of granite underneath
Here's-
the board.
Wow.
I could. Oh, here's
But
the
you
small
guys
one.
might have already. I'm sure you already addressed this, but do we know what letters?
Oh, okay. So we have smooth cell, Herman oak, black collar. Then this is Barcelona Ferrari red. And on this side, it's like a black plunge, 2 to 3 ounce. I think the plunge is actually a 1 ounce, but
Yeah.
we were gonna use the black smooth cell on the lining part of it, but the camoga is down, the splitter is down. Wow. It's kind of loud.
Yeah, the polyboard.
The polyboard on the
top and bottom.
Oh, here, what? I'll just put another layer on there.
There you go.
Just add another
That'll
layer.
help.
All right. Man. Not really.
But it didn't hurt, right?
Yeah. Didn't make it any worse.
the other end of the hole punch.
And the slot.
We burn that.
What a guy. I think we got one right there, too.
All right, that looks good.
Only thing we got left is to finish our edges.
Yeah.
YouTube wants to know what Denny did on his vacation to get some tan.
What I did what?
What did you do on your vacation to get some tan?
Oh, I'm just outside a lot. I went fishing yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
I got more tan yesterday than I did on my whole vacation, I think.
Polyboard out of the way. What, you trying to steal my bevelers?
Well, I was gonna bevel this tail piece here
Oh, okay.
while you burn
Saddle
it.
soap this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I went fishing yesterday and caught something I'd never caught before on a rod and reel.
What was that?
It was a gar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it was huge. It was probably 3 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it in, but I saw it. It sawed my line in two with its little teeth. But it jumped out of the water. I thought it was a blue marlin. right at my kayak, and I thought, man. And then the line broke.
That'd have been quite a catch to catch a marlin out of a lake.
We ought to call it a hillbilly marlin.
A hillbilly marlin.
Charles, I want to know if you stitched the long slot.
No. Stitch the long slots?
Yeah.
No. You could, but it would be kind of detrimental, actually, because you'd be poking a whole lot of holes really close together. Make kind of a
Tear point?
tear on the dotted line. That looks good.
Not looking too shabby. Oh.
And you could take and burnish these edges with Toconol or Toco Pro or Gum Trag
I
or
was gonna say,
whatever
being
you
it's a-
wanted, but
Being it's got a veg quality to it, we
Yeah.
could probably gum trag it just as good.
you could Gum Trag it or you could just water burnish it too with the
Oh, glycerin.
water and glycerin saddle soap. But what you just did, I mean, for this type of leather, this has got kind of a satin finish rather than a real gloss. I think it looks pretty good myself.
There we are.
All right. See here. Let's go.
Don't start me to line. You weave it in and out of some of those?
Mm-hmm. You can go every other one here.
The snug fit.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go overhead or?
No, we're kind of off to the side here. There you go. There you can.
There we go.
There you have it. It's kind of dark being all black. Looks like it got a little silver pin to knock out right there.
Yeah.
Get an eraser on there and get it taken care of. Well, there you have it.
Looks pretty good, I think.
Not too bad at all. Really pretty easy. Put it together.
Just had the one malfunction with the stitcher when we first started.
Yeah.
That's better than normal. We usually have several.
Didn't spill anything. What are we going to do on Friday?
Let's have another surprise.
We talked about something. What did we talk about?
I don't know.
Abigail?
Yeah, hold on. Rock.
Oh.
Flower corner, something.
We're going to...
Cartwright. But didn't you guys just do a Cartwright?
Yeah, do you want to fully do a corner on a Cartwright and do some... There was a corner template.
Yeah.
We can do a roper.
We could do a small one, yeah, that I could do in an hour.
Okay.
A small corner, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So we'll do some tooling on a roper wallet. Then we'll have Terry or somebody in the sewing department over there put it together. Then we can find a way to give it away. All right. Well, that is it. Tomorrow at 2, we are going to try to sell some embossed leathers. See if we can't get Rusty. I was just walking through when I went to go get that bag punch. Rusty was walking right in front of me, and I forgot what I was going to ask him, so I didn't get to. So hopefully he'll be in here, and he can come in and give you some great deals on some embossed sides. But that's what I know. You know anything different?
I know absolutely nothing different or otherwise.
It's lunchtime.
All right.
If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna stay on Twitch over there for a little bit. So thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow on Facebook for the live shopping, and then again Friday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. See ya.
Bye-bye. And I'm going to go to lunch, and I'll be back and clean this up.